Another couple of features I'll show here in the settings menu. You do have the option to set the clock. This gives you the current date and time. It's important that that is accurate. So when you're utilizing the alarm log, it will record the current date and time of the fault so that you can get a better picture of the system operation. If something occurs, you know when it happened. In order to do that, you hit set clock. You plug in the month, day, year in 2-digit numbers, just as you see it here on the display. Also for the hour and the minute. It is important that you populate all 5 of these fields before you save the time, even if that particular field is correct. You want to put all those in there and then hit the save button to store those in the PLC. Another feature I want to point out is a runtime counter that we have built into the system. This logs the total runtime of the generator that it was producing ozone. We do recommend some service at a maximum of 8,000 hours. That's the typical equivalent to a year. And we do remind you to check the cabinet filter weekly, or more or less depending on the environment that it's in. When you do a maintenance, if you would like, you can clear that runtime counter and start it over, so you know when you hit 8,000 hours again. If you're just keeping a log, you don't necessarily need to reset that if you don't want to, but it's an option. I'm going to demonstrate a couple of icons that you may see on the alarm list screen under certain circumstances. In our factory configuration screen, an authorized technician has the ability to go in there and bypass or enable certain features or interlocks for troubleshooting or various service issues that he might need to do. The external interlock is basically a remote run command. If the system is being controlled by a remote SCADA system or something and the technician is trying to work on the generator locally, he may need to temporarily bypass the external interlock to allow him to run the system without tracking down an operator to activate the system remotely. So in the factory screen, if the external interlock has been bypassed, that's when you'll see this indicator next to the external interlock tag. Also, the air prep alarm, if you have it set for oxygen or dew point, and you need to do some maintenance on that sensor, or something occurs with that you need to get the system operational. Again, an authorized technician in the factory setup screen has the ability to override the air prep alarm. If that happens, this red lamp is going to flash here, indicating that has been bypassed. So you no longer have protection against low oxygen concentration or high dew point issues. So if you see those, that typically means that a technician has gone into the factory setup screen and overridden some features.